Hello and welcome, viewers, to another Group D matchup. We have for you tonight a big decider match in the group. Both of these players are coming in 3-1, and a win here gets them into the quarterfinals and/or first place in the group in the case of Sandal, as he would hold the head-to-head record over some poor choices. So right now, both of these players come in hot, but with very differing styles. We've got Sandal, the mad scientist of Phantom Dust, very controlled and methodical style, while Evolution has been breaking out of previous molds and has been running people over with very fast starts. We'll have to see how that plays out here in this matchup, which style is able to emerge as dominant, and which one of these players is going to secure and lock themselves in to the knockout stage of the 1v1 tournament. So that said, let's get this underway. And let's see, we're going to see nature and... Oh, that's right. Watching this from my perspective, little bit of background. Yesterday, I had to record this silently, and I'm now re-recording over it. If anybody wants to know why I had to do it silently, they can ask me later. And what I do know is going on over there is lightning sword, and there's a blazing sword versus the Excalibur, does no damage. Man, they are really going toe-to-toe here. Evolution connects with another blazing sword after hitting with one lightning sword, which took a shield earlier. Gets the next shield with the lightning sword. Sandal misses the jump. And now it is blazing sword versus... Oh, goodness. There goes the trance trying to get some room, but the blazing sword catches him still in the animation. And he only does 2 damage with it, and it's traded for another blazing sword, and that is a quick match to Evolution. Game 1 already down. We don't see the controlled style out of Sandal there. He picks an arsenal that we've seen him use before that he likes to get in the mix with in order to feel out Evolution. But Evolution isn't being felt out. He's laying down authority on Palace. We go into Game 2 now. And I recall there was an issue here, so we're going to skip ahead. We actually restarted the game. And we see them taking damage quickly before I can even kill myself. We see, I believe it's the blazing sword again out of Evolution. There's the interference out of Sandal, is going to create him a little bit of room as Evolution is forced to go back to base and dig again. Trying to hit the slide laser with the trance on now. Evolution dodges. Now has his own blazing bullet, and Sandal has no shield down in the pit. Uses a rebirth, but blazing bullet is still going to be able to connect back and forth against Sandal in the pit. We see him get hit again, down to 12. Glacial Wall. There we go. He now has a solid answer to that. Throws out the slide laser again, but Evolution still dodges. Evolution continues with the blazing bullet, doesn't make contact. Sandal's trying to manual aim now that Evolution's back in melee range with that blazing sword. Catches him. Blazing sword hits the glacial wall. Sandal has a moment here. He needs to catch a slide laser onto Evolution and block that blazing. Mist Blade comes in and accomplishes the same feat. Evolution now forced to go back to base, doesn't have his blazing options. Sandal's created himself some room and now has the trance down once again. Shoots the slide laser. But Evolution dodges it once more. We see Sonic Boom coming out. A lot of trash. Evolution uses the healing water right in the open and is back on blazing. Sandal dodges the first one. Blocks the second. Needs to get some more damage down. Knock him off of blazing again. Does hit one slide laser. Needs to hit 2. Trying to hit with one Sonic Boom now just to get the damage down. Fortress of Iron blocks for Evolution, and he dodges the second. He still has his blazing. Looking to go in with the blazing sword. Breaks the second glacial wall. Sandal now uses trance again, hoping to break him of his blazing abilities before the freeze is done. Misses. There goes the blazing sword. Doesn't connect this time. He is in one-shot range. If Sandal gets hit by this blazing sword, it's done. Picks up the Wall of Current, looking to block against that Blazing Sword. Evolution manual aiming the Blazing Bullet. Blazing Sword connects and Sandal doesn't make the defense properly, and Evolution takes a nice game 2 that was back and forth. We saw good play out of both of them there. But tempo advantage definitely to Evolution on game 2, and we'll now have to see if Sandal is able to mount the comeback, if he is able to slow this pace down, or if Evolution is going to continue the aggression and force him into a corner. And here we go. Now on to Refinery. We see a pretty good aura start out of Evolution. We see an environmental, but only 2 aura out of Sandal, and a speed up. Sandal looks like he's getting ready to break out some shenanigans here, looking to slow the pace of this series down and start to get some of his erase tactics in. Not sure which one he's using yet. We see the Mephisto's Pact pulls out another yellow. This could be that call recall deck that he uses to run around the map and continually violent change. And we see Evolution heading around the map. Has Blaster now with the Stimulate. Picks up another attack and defense. Sandal lays down the Enviro to make his capsules spawn more quickly, using the speed up in the call to keep himself away from Evolution. This could be the answer he needs to Evolution's aggression if he can keep his distance. Evolution seems to be looking to find just the right set of attacks to go into on Sandal. Overwrites one. Now he's in vibration range if he has it. Decides to override another one. Picks up a yellow. I have to see what he decides to go in with. Sandal's now hitting his own recalls in that. He's in the range he wants to be. Skill Capsule, the environmental is picked up. The Accelerate, I believe, is the name of that one. Sandal continues around the map, using his recalls. Needs to start finding his violent changes. He only needs 4 right now to pop out Evolution, which is doable if he can keep his distance. But Evolution is keeping right on his tail right now, doing a good job of that here on Refinery. And he connects the first 7 damage Blazing Sword that also knocks Sandal off the map. Sandal now down to 5 health. He is 1 shot away from death. That was massive. That was 7 plus 5 from the fall. Dear goodness. And the next one connects, and that's it already. Sandal is done. That is 3-0, as Sandal is unable to keep up with Evolution's Blazing Rush 3 games in a row. Wow, what a great series from Evolution. Sandal now eliminated from the competition. Still has possibly a match left to play, but he's not going to be able to advance to the bracket stage. But a solid set from Evolution, who has now secured himself 2nd seed, as he doesn't hold the head-to-head record versus Poor Choices in Group D heading into playoffs.